let's talk about putting books on hold. The easiest way to do that is in Destiny Discover. So I want you to notice that I'm in my Kitty Cloud and I click on the one with the light bulb. If you don't have it on your home page, you can type in Destiny and there it is. If you don't remember, type in Discover and that will pop it up as well, as you can see. It doesn't matter which one you click on. I would go ahead, if you put books on hold a lot, I would go ahead and add it to your favorites so that it always is popping up on your home page. Okay, so once you're in Destiny Discover, the first time you log in, it might ask you these questions. Pretty easy answers. You're going to select Texas and type in Morton Ranch and select the junior high. You must log in to put a book on hold. Otherwise, I don't know who has put, well, you can't even put the book on hold. The button doesn't even come up. So when you log in, if you're in My Kitty Cloud and you come to Destiny Discover, it should automatically generate your username and ID or username and password. But if it doesn't, you just use the same one that you used to log into the computer. All right, so now my icon is here. This means that I am in Destiny Discover. Now, let's say I'm looking through some of these new books, because this is where the recently added books always show up. And I know right off the bat that I want to check out, let's see, what are some good new books that are already checked out? There's quite a few, actually. So I come along here, I'm looking at books. Oh, there's a new graphic novel, and I really like graphic novels. But this one is out. And so I'm going to click hold. Now, let's say I didn't mean to hold that book. I'm looking down and I see a book somewhere else that I would rather have. I can click on unhold and that goes away. All right. So that's how you put a book on hold. You can do it in the other Destiny window, the one that says library. I think I showed you this one at the beginning of the year where you just kind of log in and it looks more like this, like the card catalog like you're used to. So you can do it this way too. You can click on the book itself and you can hold it here as well. But there isn't a place here to unhold it. So if you make a mistake, you'd have to go back into the other Destiny to fix the mistake. So I think it's better to start here. I call this kind of the Netflix of books just because you can see the covers. It makes it a little easier to find what you want. While we're here talking about putting books on hold, I do want to remind you that we have collections. And if you click on the collections, you can find some books that I have that I've found in the library that fall into categories and maybe makes them a little easier to find. So I've got books where animals are either a main character or where animals are a big part of the story. I have books that I put relationships and romance because not every relationship book is what I would call a romance book, but it still talks about relationships. I have here books that have been made into movies or TV shows. Quick reads, these are the ones that are less than 150 pages, and there's a whole shelf for those. So I just wanted to go ahead and show you that these are the collections that are available here at the school. You can click on those, and I'm working on a couple more. If there is any kind of book that you are looking for and I don't have a collection for it, and with the search terms that you use, you can't find it, because remember, if you want a book about a kid who goes through foster homes, so I do foster, and some books might pop up. We have quite a few books that talk about kids that have to go into foster care. But if you're not finding what you want with those search words, then you can let me know, and maybe I can start making a collection for those books as well. Okay? The very last thing I think you guys have forgotten. If you are in Destiny Discover, you can go to your checkouts and you can renew books. Okay, you can come to the library. I'm totally happy to see you. Come get a brand new bookmark, whatever. But if you don't have time to get to the library and your parents are upset that they got an email about an overdue book, just pop on to Destiny Discover on your phone or whatever, go to Checkouts, and click Renew. I hope this helps refresh your memory.